Hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited to meet you. My name is Kale, and you are interviewing today to be my personal assistant. Now, if you're talking to the big guy himself, that means you must have made it pretty far in the interview process because I am, as you know, super duper famous and I don't have time for a lot of things. But yeah, let's just kick this right off. I'm sure you know, my name is Kale. I'm like the biggest name in everything right now, so it's hard not to know it, but just thought I'd introduce myself to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself. Remind me of your name. Okay, perfect. Well, my first question, are you willing to relocate? Are you willing to relocate? Okay, good to know. What I really mean by that is, are you willing to move in with me so that you can be on call 24/7? Okay. Very interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, good to know. Surprised how much of a preference you had to answer a yes or no question with all this extra detail and backstory, but that's your decision, and I'm not going to tell you how to interview for this position. Do you prefer hot or iced drinks? Good to know. I prefer hot. So if that's going to give you a hard time carrying it to me, you might want to rethink this extremely high-paying and competitive job. What is your superpower? Your everyday superpower? Maybe in the workplace, or maybe you actually have a power. I would love to know that too. Yeah, I wouldn't call that a power. To me, that is just the bare minimum, but I'm glad you have the bare minimum. That's good. I would have to just let you go right now if you didn't. So, any other powers at all? Okay. Very interesting. Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. Are you more of a leader or a follower? Good answer. Obviously, I am the leader, so you should be the follower. Good answer. You're smart. I have 1 million billion followers exactly. It's been really amazing to break that record, but I need you to be my number one follower, the one who's always going to keep track of everything that I'm doing, keep track of everything that I need. You have to be number one. And there's 1 million billion other people you are competing with. So, that's not very easy. But I need you to do your best. Next question, do you go to the gym? You look healthy, you look fit. That's good. Yes, I go to the gym. And if you were going to live in with me 24/7, figure we should go together. That way I have somebody to kiki and chat with. I combined those two words, and I almost said a word that's not kiki and not chat. But I didn't. Speaking of kikiing, do you like to gossip? Yes, and I would advise you honesty is the best policy, especially if you do like to gossip. Good, okay. I'm gonna be really honest with you because I feel like this is just gonna be the start of our relationship as celebrity and personal assistant. I had the craziest story happen to me just a few days ago. I was at this gnarly party in the Hollywood Hills. And guess who was there? Yes, it was Laura Raj. And so was Yoon Jae. Yeah. From Cat's Eye. But you knew that. And Yoon Jae asked Laura if she was jealous of her mansion. And Laura said, yes. And she smacked her. Yoon Jae smacked her. Then Laura threw Yoon Jae off the roof. Laura threw Yoon Jae off the roof. It was amazing. It was really, really girl boss of both of them. I loved the public display of violence because you could tell that they were best friends before and they will be best friends after. It was just heartwarming and inspiring for a lot of reasons. And for a lot of people, I'm just one of them. Okay, back to the interview. When do you feel most relaxed? Good answer. I loved how detailed you were with that. Because now I know what situations are going to make you a big fat slacker. So that's good. That is good. If you don't mind turning your chair a little bit. Thank you. So now you can look at my face. Feels like you were looking at my ear or something. I don't know why that is. But you turned your chair. Maybe I'll turn mine. Okay, see? Perfect. We can look at each other. I'm not that scary. I am kind of your worst nightmare. But like in a playful, managerial way. Yeah, perfect. You get it. What takes up your attention? I get it. That makes sense. I pay attention to things like that too. My biggest one, though, I will always pay attention to the current Survivor season. I love Survivor. I love it. Do you like Survivor? Are you watching this season of Big Brother? I know that's not Survivor. Same people. Okay. Moving on to my favorite question. You must give me 3 genuine compliments. But that's not all. 1 must be about my physical appearance. If you needed me to serve face just to really get is beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus. Now you get my physical appearance. You get it now, because I did that. One has to be about my personality, of your 3 compliments. And the last one is what we call dealer's choice. It can be about anything at all. But it must be genuine. It must be a compliment. A compliment. So, number 1, go. Thank you. Keep talking about that. I've never heard it described that way. That was lovely. Okay, what's the second one? I'm sure one day somebody will say the same thing about you. That's why I love this question. Okay, third one. I'm sure you've had plenty of time to think about it. That really is my favorite question, for a lot of reasons. Number 1, it just showed me how creative you are. Number 2, sometimes we all need an ego boost. For me, that's just constantly, so I hope you're prepared to be that for me. Those are the 2 reasons. Next question, what element would you bend if you were a bender in Avatar: The Last Airbender? If you don't know what that is, I'm just going to interrupt you before you start. If you don't know what that is, your 4 choices are air, fire, water, and earth. Air, fire, water, earth. True diehard fans would know I didn't say it in the right order, but that's okay. Okay, yes. Now what element do you think I would bend? No, earth. Yeah, earth. Yeah, I'm wearing green. My name is literally Kale. Kale grows from the earth. Shouldn't have been that difficult. Anyway, that's okay. It happens. Can you juggle multiple responsibilities at once? Good answer. Very good answer. Can you juggle? Never know when that's going to come in handy. Okay, never know when that's going to come in handy. Maybe you should get on that. And if you're already juggling, I need you to juggle more. Thank you. Now, just for the time being, I would love to take a brief moment just to think about what you are hoping to get out of this position. Is it financial gain? Is it status and fame? Is it you really love being an assistant? Don't say that. I know it's not true. Do you want stories to tell your friends about all the crazy things I ask you to do? Are you the fly that just buzzed around that I'm going to kill? Hopefully not. So ponder on that, and I'll be right back. Urgent matters. Okay, I'm back. I did not kill the fly because I don't believe in animal cruelty, even if the animal has 6 legs, makes a very annoying buzzing noise, and should not be in your bedroom at night. Also, sorry for conducting the interview in my bedroom, but I'm rich and famous and I can do whatever I want. Yes, whatever I want. Okay, now I need to hear your answer to the question. What is a time you've served someone with all of your passion and strength? And what percentage, roughly, do you think of your maximum possible effort? Maximum possible effort. I'm talking 100% puts you in a coma. 90% you at least get sick and don't recover for a week. A month, actually. 80% is a week. 70% is just fatigue. 60% is what some people call 110%, where you're just trying really hard. 50% is the average hustle and bustle. 40% is, you could have tried harder. You have energy to spare. And anything below that, I'm not interested in, so I will not be expanding any further. So what percentage of effort did that story take you to? I'm going to need you to be operating at a 60% for a long duration of time. This can be very hard for people. If you can see, my fly friend has come back and landed in my hair because I didn't kill him. Because I'm kind. And he has decided that he wants to become my friend. And that is very good. Good. Are you easily befriended by animals? Do you befriend animals? Okay. My last question was, what is a time you've served someone with all of your passion and strength? My next question, what is a time you've served? What is a time you've served? Served face. Served body. Served personality. Served slayage. Any of the above, all of the above. Yes, good. On that topic, do you sing or dance or play any instruments that you did not just mention? Perfect. Can I be truly honest with you? Good answer. That brings me to the practical portion of our interview. Since I'm allowed to be honest with you, since you said I can be honest with you, and we have that kind of relationship, you and I, your outfit is not making a good first impression. I know I said that you could wear whatever, and I know that I personally am just wearing a t-shirt with frog and toad on it. It's got frog and toad on it. But I expected a little more. Yeah, that's my honesty. So, if you're going to be seen out with me, we need a little better, even on your casual dress down days. Thank you. Who is someone you look up to? interesting story. I don't actually care that much. Which mom, this is something I do care about, which mom from Dance Moms are you, personality-wise? I can't tell if I see that for you yet or not. Time will tell. Which mom from Dance Moms? Which mom from Dance Moms would make a good employer? Is that the same mom that you think I am? Or is there a different one that you think I am? I'm not writing that down. That was heinous of you to say that and do me like that. I'm not writing that down. It'll be to your benefit that I'm not taking record of the insult that I was just insulted with. Anyway, do you think I'm high maintenance? Trick question, I am. You have to be ready for that. Do you think I'm high? I'm not. I would never be high. Do you do any sort of drugs? Drink excessive alcohol? Or vape? Or smoke any sort of cigar or cigarette or e-cigarette? You will not do any of those things in my presence. Is that perfectly clear? Thank you. I know people like to think that all celebrities are just going to, parties. I won't say whose parties, where they're doing all these highfalutin drugs and getting into all kinds of trouble. But we're not all like that. Some of us have reputations to uphold. And I am one such example. So I do not engage in any such activities. No way. Very important question. Do you have any attractive family members, cousins, siblings, that kind of deal? How attractive? And are they my age? Maybe just a little older? No? Yes? Maybe? Okay, we'll come back to that. When we're best friends. And you want me in your life even more than I will be. That's when we'll come back to that. Are you good at giving gifts? I need you to be. On that note, are you willing to remember all of my friends' birthdays and buy them thoughtful gifts? I will supply you with as much information as I have, but I'm not a very thoughtful person and I'm very self-centered. So it's not going to be very much. Your data collection is going to have to start the day that you start, okay? Okay. Speaking of data collection, are you willing and able to memorize my favorite order at every chain that we frequent? Okay. Do you like Sonic? The food place, not the Hedgehog, although I'm not opposed to the Hedgehog. I'm just not a huge fan of the Hedgehog either. Very indifferent about Sonic the Hedgehog. Not indifferent about Sonic the chain. You like it? Good. Your first piece of data collection is that I like the blue coconut slush with extra nerds, extra nerds. I just brushed the mic on accident. And now I'm brushing the mic on purpose for the extra nerds and the blue coconut Very good, very good, 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 good. If you didn't know the vastness of my career and everything that I do, would you assume that I do modeling, dancing, acting, singing, or something else entirely, something else entirely, something else entirely? Very interesting. I'll keep that in mind. All of the above is a potential answer, but whatever. Yes, I am staring at you. Look to the side, look to the side, look to the side, look to the side. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Yes, I'm taking notes on your profile. Okay, look back at me, look back at me, look back at me. You have pretty eyes. You do have pretty eyes. So don't open them too wide when you're smiling in pictures next to me. Not that many of those will be taken. Not that many of those will be taken unless we become best friends. Best friends. Best friends. Then you can be my friendager. Okay, look to this side. 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 Stay there. Thank you. Okay, look at me. What do you think my typing words per minute is? Close, it's even higher. Next question. Can you edit photos? Specifically, can you edit every single photo that I post to make my pecs look bigger, and my biceps look more defined? Do you need to see what you're working with? Okay. It's not bad, but it could be better. And that's your job. That is your job. Can you do that? Can you do that for me? Are you interested in video games? I am very interested in video games. Maybe if we become besties and you become my friendager, we can play games together. Have you heard of Uma Musume? Pretty Derby. Pretty Derby. Uma Musume, Pretty Derby. Have you heard of it? You gotta check it out. It's the best mobile game pretty much ever. Next question. Can you learn to forge my signature? And this comes with a practical portion. Can you learn to forge my signature? We're about to find out. You see that? It says Kale. That's my name. And you know my last name? Crunch. That's what it looks like. Separately. Here's what it looks like all together. You see that? How my first name goes on top of my last name. Kale Crunch. We have a lot of merchandise. Signed everything. And if you and I can both do it, doubles the time. Halves the time, actually. Doubles the speed. That's something you would know about if you played Uma Musume, Pretty Derby. Always double the speed. Alright, I'm gonna give you this whiteboard and this marker. Here, yes, please take it, yes, take it, thank you. Okay, now, go. No, you can do a couple tries, that's fine, you can do a couple tries, that's fine. That's okay. We'll work on it. The fans won't know the difference anyway. They won't know the difference anyway. Okay. Thank you for not recapping my marker when you handed it back to me. Just kidding. That was sarcastic. I'm going to write down needs work. Because it does. Now, that all-important question that I asked you before I went and had a chat with my fly bestie, my best friend who is also a fly. I make a lot of besties, because I'm extraordinarily fake. I'm super fake. Super fake. I'm probably lying to you almost all the time, especially if I say something nice. Except, you actually do have really pretty eyes. I wasn't lying about that. Just wanted to make that clear. You can always trust me, because I always tell you when I'm lying. Except for when I don't. Okay. What is the most exciting part about being a celebrity's personal assistant to you? Fame, money, stories becoming interesting at parties, which I'm sure you could use some help with, considering the way in which you told some stories. I don't know if you can hear my fly friend buzzing, but I can. Or do you just love being an assistant? That's the lamest answer. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. Why do you want to be my assistant? Why? Okay. That's good. That's very good. That works with me. That's fine. Now I know what you're here for. You know what I'm all about. I will be in touch over email if we're moving forward together. If not, I will not contact you. And you might be wondering what is the time frame that I should look out for a response. There is no time frame. I operate at my own pace, so I cannot give you an accurate estimate in good faith. No way. So just be in anticipation forever. Unless you hear from me, then the anticipation is gone. Okay? Well, it was so lovely meeting you, and I wish you the best. And then maybe we can become besties one day. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll never hear from me. Maybe you'll get ghosted by me. Maybe I will ghost you, and you will be sad and you will cry because I'm awesome. And everyone wants to work for me, except for the people who quit because I verbally abused them. But I'm turning a new leaf, and I'm nice to people. That's why I lie all the time, is so that I can be nice to people. So I'm sure with that thing that my publicists keep telling me not to say, that you just want to work for me even more now. Even more. Yep. Well, get out of my sight. It's time for you to go, and we'll see if I ever email you back. Okay, sounds good? Sounds good.